Hello, so we're going to be showing you how to rig a 420 boat. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put up the jib. The jib is the smaller sail that goes in the front. Now we have our jib sail, which is a very small one. So this part of the sail is called the tack. It's opposite of the part that has the ropes on the end, the two separate ropes. And then the very tippy top of it is called the head. So we're going to take the tack, and then we're going to have this little ring right here that holds in this pin. We're going to undo the ring by twisting it. And make sure not to lose the ring because it's very important. So we're going to have the part with the ropes on it opposite of this one. And it's going to be facing down here, and the head's going to be facing up there. So I'm going to put this right here, put the pin through, and then we're going to get our ring on. Now that it's on, that's not coming off. And then, so now that we have the tack of the jib on, we have the head to use. So we're going to get the head of this sail. And then this pin right here on this little loop, to undo it, you're going to twist it so that this pin's facing with the groove, and pull it through the groove. And then you're going to take your sail, you're going to put it through, and you're going to twist it. Okay, now that we have this done, we're going to come down here, and this is the line that lifts it up. This is called the jib halyard. It says it right there on most boats. We're going to undo the cleat hitch that's holding it down. So how you tie a cleat hitch is, so first your rope goes over, and remember that it's going to be pulling up like this. Your rope goes over, and then under like this, over, and then over again, so it makes like a little X. And then it goes under, and then underneath this rope right here, so that it looks like two rivers over one bridge. And this cleat and this rope are strong enough where I can do that. And now that we have this undone, what we're going to do is we're going to take the very end of it, and we're going to go down, and we're going to put it through this roller. It has to go through this way. And pull it through, just to lift it up. And then for this next part, you're going to need a friend or an adult or something to hold that line right there, to keep tension on it like this.
Okay.
So my dad's going to be holding this line.
Is there anything we need to do before we do that?
Oh yes, and also you need to come over here. And the other halyard is the main halyard. You're going to undo this so that it lets down the jib. Okay, Dad, will you keep tension on the line? Okay, so while he's holding on that, I'm going to quickly take the end of my rope, put it through here, tighten it down, and then tie a cleat hitch right here. Okay, you can let go. Okay, and now the jib's up, but we're gonna have to do one more thing. Okay, so we almost finished rigging up the jib. So what we're gonna do is this metal cable right here is called the forestay. It needs to be slack like this. And then we're gonna go to the clew of the jib and then take doesn't really matter which one of these lines. I'm just taking this one, and then it's gonna go through the shroud, which is this other metal cable right here, and over there. There's two of them. It's gonna go between the mast, which is this long pole, and the shroud, and then over here, your boat is probably gonna have these. This is just to keep the boat down. You're gonna uncleat it like that, and then take it out. And then with this, you have your rope. What you're gonna do is you're gonna put it through the metal loop right here, and you're gonna tie a figure 8 knot. So how you tie this one is it goes under, then around, and then back through the loop. It should look something like that. So it doesn't really matter where you toss it. I'm just gonna toss my rope down here so it's not in the way, and then we're gonna repeat that same process just on the other side. Okay, so we just finished setting up the jib. Now we're gonna set up the main sail. This is the really big sail right here. So what you're gonna do is, earlier we undid the main halyard right there, which undoes the big sail. And then now it's loose and there isn't a knot connecting it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna untie this knot right here. Okay, so now we have this rope, which is very important, and you need your friend to hold. So here you go, Dad. And now you're left with this blue rope, and it's blue in every single boat except for number 6. Okay, so now that you have your mainsail, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this little clip right here, and there's a little slot right here on the mast that you're gonna put it through, and you're gonna get like the very end of this, and this is gonna have a little slider piece and the part of the sail that has a rope threaded through it. And this is better with a person, but it is able to be done with one person. So you're gonna feed it down through it. Okay, so now that it's been threaded through and the rope is in this slot and it's been pushed all the way down. And also be careful not to step on the sail because they could tear. So now that you have this down here, what you're going to use this blue rope for is you're going to take it, put it through this ring coming in this way. And then you're going to take the other end that's now been threaded through the hole, and you're going to put it through here the exact same way, coming in this way. So it should look something like this. And then, for me, I'm gonna need to move the sail over since it's kind of getting into it. Okay, so now that we have this to the end of the sail, we're gonna pull it tight. And put it through this cleat that isn't like the other ones. This right here is a tension cleat, and you need to pull it through like that.
Figure 8.
And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna put it through this ring right here. And then you're gonna tie a figure 8 knot. Okay, and now that you have this done, and you're gonna take this rope with the plastic ball at the end, and you're gonna take your hole, and then with the plastic ball that's on the loop, you're gonna put that through there and pull this tight, and that's not gonna come undone. So then what you're gonna do, okay, and for this step you're gonna need another person to help you. But before we thread this rope all the way up there, you're gonna wanna uncleat that rope right there. That's the one that goes to the main sheet. And side note, it could also be on this side. It doesn't have to be on that side. Or it could be undone at all. Okay. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get your friend to take the main halyard and pull, and you're gonna need someone really strong for this. So you're gonna be threading this through. Okay, so my dad's pulling. Keep on pulling, Dad. You're gonna be threading this up while your friend is pulling on that rope. Okay, so now that you've lifted up your sail all the way to the very tippy top, you're gonna take your main halyard, which is the rope that you use to lift it up, and you're just gonna tie another cleat hitch, okay? And then you're just gonna take the rest of the rope, put it right there. And typically, when you're sailing, there would be a rudder in the boat, which is the thing that you use to actually steer the boat. And it would go right back here. But there isn't, since we're not sailing yet. But there's also a plug right here. And this is very important, because if you don't plug this in, water's gonna get into your boat. So what you need to do is you need to come on this side. And then you're just gonna twist it into place, and then that's it. Okay, and that is how you rig a 420. So we just showed you how to set up a boat. Now I'm going to show you how to fold a sail, because this is a very important part. So right now, this side of the sail would be the one going up the mast, and we've already laid it out flat. So you're going to take your jib, and make sure not to touch the sail. You're gonna put it at this point right here, where there's like
A batten?
yeah, a batten. You're gonna drag the rest down here. Just like kind of straighten out. And you're gonna make this side flat as well. Take your rope and kind of just toss it on there. Then take this part, and then at the batten point, you're gonna fold it. Okay. And then you're gonna start rolling very tightly. Okay, and then we finished rolling it up, and then we're gonna take our sail and this is number 3's sail. So it's obviously gonna go. We select number 3. And that's how you rig a boat and fold the sail. Goodbye.